the strategy will be trading um order block, liquidity sweep, break of structure, structural liquidity, then our POI, then you see, then this one breaker block. They call this a lot of things. Then structural liquidity. Then you see. Then this is Asmadu. This is a feed order block. Feed order block is what they call Quasmado. Then this CID. This is structural liquidity and all. This is CISD. This CISD CISD, there is break of structure, there is no structural liquidity, so it comes back and moves. So these are the things. So sometimes, so these are the four strategies we are backtesting. So we'll be backtesting JPPY, Euro JP, Euro GBP. So first of all, what we'll do is this is 2021 January backtest. We backtest from January to and so first of all, what we do first of all is we mark down our top down analysis. Then that is what I'm marking out now. Our top down analysis from daily time frame. So first of all, mark down our top down analysis. Then we move to 4 hours. In these 4 hours, we draw what we do in 4 hours is we draw trend line. So we draw trend line in 4 hours. So this is the trend line we'll be drawing. We'll draw trend line. So this is where the trend started. Then this is it. Then this is I felt this is where it. Oh, then 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 we mark that. Also mark our what they're calling it. We mark our so yeah. So here also we mark down this, then we'll mark the trend line up and down. Then we switch to candlestick, then let's spread it and you know, let's spread it and see how it goes. So yeah. This is power. So this is other block. I want to mark out this other block from um these 4 hours. Then let's this is breaker block. This is breaker block or breaker block, anything you can call breaker block or anything that anything that they call them, that is this breaker block. So this is the breaker block. I just mark out because of this structural liquidity I'm seeing here. So in case this if you didn't get here it will come here. So that is just two possibilities we are watching out for. So let's go down to our 15 minutes. Okay, what again? I think let me mark down here. Yeah. Okay. I think yeah. Thank you. Yeah, let me mark down here. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame. I see what's going on in 15 minutes time frame. Then from this 15 minutes time frame, what are we looking what are we looking at for? So possibility. So that is to say, yeah, this is Quasimado. This is Quasimado fade order block. This is fade order block. Fade order block. You see it's fade. Then this will be our points of interest. At a point of interest, our sorry, not the point of interest. My brain don't knock, but that is our so this is break of structure. So this is our structural liquidity. This is our structural liquidity. So let's plot this. Let's plot this and see what happens. Let's plot and see what will happen. So let's plot and see what will happen. It's giving us first for risk reward. So let's plot and see what will happen. So yeah. So this is a fade one. This is a fade one. So let's see why this fail. Let's see why this fail in 4 hours, in 4 hours time frame. So when we fail, we check why we fail so we can be able not to make the same mistake twice. So this, if you look in 4 hours, there is no structure. This is actually structural liquidity. This is actually structural liquidity, and this is actually breaker block. This is this thing. This is the, what they're calling it. This is the break of structure, then structural liquidity. This as fade order block, then structural break of structure, then structural liquidity, then it's still fail. So what we should do, what I'm expecting is for the market to come here. So buying from here, I'm not actually should be expecting to make this trade. Assuming I bought from this place that is a valid, that is a strong setup. So this is not actually a strong setup. So let's go back. So even in 1 hour time frame, let's go to 1 hour time frame and see 1 hour time frame. So actually, if you see, this setup would have worked, assuming, but the market is going down. So let's go 15 minutes time frame again. Let's go 15 minutes time frame. Then I think this time we should sell. We should sell. We'll be selling down to this place. We should be selling down to here. Let's sell down to here. So let's sell down to this spot. Let's look for sell to get to that spot. That spot. So here is already, we have already have what they're calling it. So this will be our another this will be our another breaker block. So on a normal day, as this snap break, I would have just put setup from here. As I just see say this thing done, I'll just put setup from here, from this part. I'll just put setup from here, then hold it onto here, then if I want to make the what they're calling it, if I'm going to make the, then I will just hold it down to that 4 hours. But I know I'll just hold this down to here. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's just observe and see how it goes. Hmm. Nice one. So we are already at, you know, this is trading for you. You don't win. You don't expect to win all the time. You expect the worst. So why is this market not intending to move down? Why is this market not intending? So let's just go to 1 hour time frame, and from 1 hour time frame, then let's do this in 1 hour time frame. So it is like this again. This is a setup. Let's move this thing here so we can get space. This is a setup. So this is actually a structural liquidity. This is actually a structural liquidity. This this is, I say, oh, that's an structural liquidity. Don't mind me. This is liquidity. So this is structural liquidity. So let's see if anything. You see, I'm not. You see, so let's move. Let's keep moving. Well, I'm expecting that to sell down to that side, but I don't understand why it don't seems to want to sell to that side. But you know, we are here to learn from our mistakes. So this so so actually so actually, assuming we have been trying to sell from here, let's see. Assuming say we have been trying to sell, let's see if this is actually, so it's not, even if we do it like, it's not actually a it's not mm, actually it's something that, you know okay, yeah, yeah, then this is sweep, then this is sweep, then this is the point we don't expect it to cross. We don't expect. Hi, I don't know why this this is our protected low. Protected low. This is our structural liquidity. This so so this would have been a this trade would have assuming you see that is why in trading you don't what you have to learn about these situations that just happened right now. You see, I will explain something to you guys. I was trying to so this is actually if I target here this point, this is actually for risk reward, for risk reward share graph. So it's actually for risk reward. Assuming say let's see if we target here if we before I explain what I want to explain to you guys. So this is what I want to explain to you guys. Because I tried selling from here, it didn't work. Then this side, I never even tried here, it didn't work here. So I didn't even think of trying to sell it. And I was thinking, okay, this market might actually be going up, might actually start going up. So that is the reason why I didn't even bother. So okay, let me just let me just try it. But as you can see right now, or as you can see, the market still, do its thing, come and it's still coming down. Let's see if you actually get down to that point. Let's see. There might be something we are missing in this power. You see. So at the end of the day, this 17 risk reward didn't even work out. I'm not even expecting 17. At least highest thing when I'm targeting risk reward, the highest thing I'm expecting is, and what I've noticed is once it's 10 9. If the risk reward is not 5, it will be 10. That's what I noticed. 10 9, especially 10 9 it hit. This is 10 9, you see. 10 9 it hit. You see. This is 12, but 10 is also assuming so 10 is always a charm. So let's just keep this as for risk reward. So that is why you have like from my study, that is what I've so right now. So right now, what they're calling it. So right now, well, so right now, what are we going to? So right now, so right now, we already. I think we're already done with. I think we're already done. We are even moving to February, which I don't think I'm actually moving to February. So let's you know what this is January. We are already in because it's only January I want us to backtest today. Tomorrow is for February. So if you're already in February, I think what you should do now is just to make review of all the January trade we have taken because all the January trade and see if there is a setup with me. So we always see because one thing you have to understand the trading is okay. Let me see. Yeah, you see. Yeah, at the end of the day, it didn't even hit. It didn't even hit here. I was expecting then, but it comes. But this this is a break of structure. This is a break of structure. This is Quasimodo. This is the Quasimodo. This is the Quasimodo. Fake break of structure. You see, it's come down. Then if I'm taking years, then here should be my point of interest. And you know why this is a valid setup? Why this is a valid setup is one. Why this is a valid setup is, I would say this is a valid setup is one, it has structural liquidity, which is this. It's created structural liquidity and it's created a lot of liquidity here. You see, from this point, it's created a lot of liquidity from this point to this point. So it created a lot of liquidity from at this point. So it created a lot of liquidity before moving down and to tap. So and another thing, this is another block. This is another block. This thing you are seeing here, this you are seeing here is another block. There's another block. This thing you're seeing here is an other block. So much so it's other block. So this setup is kind of you see it hits the other block the breaker. So this kind of is kind of a plus setup assuming I was paying attention. Just that is why in trading you don't just that is why consistency is what makes you profitable in trading because assuming we are not using the fear of maybe this market is and take our setup each time we see it or each time we feel this is our setup, there's always high chance of us making good money out of trading. That is why it's just many people don't make money from trading because of fear. The fear of you know blowing their accounts and and that is what keep most of us unprofitable. So lack of that is what lack of consistency. So this is a setup we miss. Which setup did we miss again? Which setup did we miss again? And if you even look this breaker block, this is another breaker block again. If you look this breaker block, This place didn't respect this breaker block. This place didn't respect it, but it came and respected it here. So I respected it at that particular. So it's kind of, so you see, it's kind of a makeup for a lot of it's make up this breaker block, it's make up this for this breaker, because look, this breaker block in here and they didn't this breaker block. Okay, assuming we are taking, okay, this breaker block, assuming say we they take, assuming we are taking this breaker, assuming we take this breaker block, this is supposed to be where our stop loss is in, and you see it's actually matched to this place, it actually matched to this place, it's actually matched to this place. So you know, it's actually matched, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's just a setup that this is an A1 plus setup. This is actually A plus, assuming I was paying attention, and that's why I didn't pay attention. So let's see another place we missed that again from. This is another breaker block. This is another, this breaker block didn't work because this is the breaker block. This is the breaker block, so it didn't actually. Oh, it actually worked. It actually worked. Yes, it actually worked here because this is it. This is where the game actually worked. Yeah, then it's supposed to be, supposed to be the protected load. This is other block, but as this protected load is very very, this SL, this stop loss is kind of large. So what we're gonna do is I'll put it at this edge of this candle. So we know where I put this green here. I know that if this market eventually fell from here, it's going to touch here. So if it fails from touching this other block here, that means I should be expecting this market to go down. So which didn't actually happen from what you can see here. So there is just then this someone would have I would have been expecting that this market might just come back, but it didn't come back here. So let's see. So from this side to here, you see, it's actually from here to here, from here to here. It's actually a setup that you see, it gives us three risk reward. But as for me, once I'm taking this kind of trade and I have this large setup to give me three risk reward, I intend to reduce it and put it under a bit under this um other block, then while making sure that at least you see this place. If you notice this end of this other block here, now I'm pointing my mouse, is where this other block started from. Is where this other block started from. So is where this other block started from. So I'm expecting it when I'm expecting it. Okay, if I thought say this trade come out, maybe it's either I take it from here. If I hit stop profile, I'll take it from here. So that's why I just shift my stop loss a bit to enter the other block small. So if you just come, if not tap so it will just be coming and tap here to grab. So that is just, so it's coming and tap. But which actually this actually is the one that went to see another setup. So you see, we miss about two setup out of here because of the fear. You see, because the fear of us losing this part, I was expecting it to come down because of that fear of us losing, what they're calling it, because of the fear of the fear of the first one we lost. You see, all this trade we lost, this one, because of that fear, So because of that fear, I didn't intend. I was waiting for it. I wanted it to get to here before we look for another setup, which didn't actually happen. So this is why it's very important to set up your setup where you see it. Most times, just you see, this is sell. Only one sell that work out for us. This sell. So as we have known the market is buying, so we should try to buy up instead of selling, because we might not actually get down to sell here. So if we sell, it will be a game of luck when we sell. So and as you see, this sell will actually make it a game of luck. Because me, I was target this amount, I would want to target, but if it's 7 risk reward, I will just target 10. So probably I'll just target this place, this spot. Probably I'll make money from this sale. But on a normal day, if I'm using greed, I won't make money because I want to target to this point, which didn't actually end up happening. So do we miss any setup? So let's go to 15 minutes. Let me see if from 15 minutes if we miss. So at the end of the day, so inside a month, how many trade do we take in a month? We take up to one, two, three, four, five. So you see, just five setups in a month from one pair. So 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 let's see if 15 minutes give us something. If in this 15 minutes it give us this game, it give us correct game, yeah. This 15 minutes, it still give us another correct game, but this 15 minutes give us another correct game. So Let's see if 15 minutes give us anything again. Okay, anything 15 minutes. What did 15 minutes give us? 15 minutes, no, no, it didn't work out. So is there any buy here? Ultimate, this buy positive. Okay, see, okay, you see what I'm saying? This is another setup. This this is another setup. Okay, I can just possibly say, okay, let me just do this like this, like this, like this. So like this. That is to say, this this actually worked. This will actually work. You see, trading is very complicated, more than we think. So I think we'll be ending this. We'll be ending this year. We'll be ending this year. I think we'll be ending this year. You see, I think we'll be ending this at this point. We'll be ending this. This is 4 risk reward. That is 4 risk reward. That is a good trade. Almost 5 risk reward. That is a good this thing. Even this itself, you see, we still miss out from here. We still miss out from this place. We still miss out from here. You see, we still miss out from this place. Other block brick construction. Other block we miss out from. We still miss out from here. So we miss out. We miss out in a lot of places. So I think the next time I will focus more on looking for setups in 15 minutes rather than trying to look for it um in 1 hour in 1 hour and 4 hours. So you see, this is actually give us another setup. So a lot of setup we failed because we are not actually, and then the end of the, let's see how many setup it gives us. Let's just round up this video. So let's see, it gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was giving us about how many before? I forget, about 3 or 4, but now it gives us 7. That is 7 setup in a month. If you take 7 setup in a month on one pair, and how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you fail 2 and get 5. It's high possibility, but you have to look down. So let's just end here. Tomorrow we do February. So follow me, like this video, and if you are watching from YouTube, subscribe. So when I post tomorrow, you get the update. So sleep backtest and learn together, and we learn from mistakes. Have a nice day. OBA.DEGODS, as you think so with that, as above so below, the master of mind and ether.